daddy. If you want it, drop the addy. Give me love, give me Fendi, my Balenciaga.
Stop momentarily. What is Balenciaga? Is this the Balenciaga brand that is associated with court documents exposing child pornography and Instagram photographs suggesting Satan worship? Were they not just in trouble for sexualizing minors in ads? Recently, an ad campaign that sparked controversy had children dressed in bondage attire alongside a bear. What is the present state of affairs at the high-end fashion label Balenciaga? Initially, I held the belief that fashion should be unconventional and daring, but perhaps I don't fully grasp this concept. I want to comprehend the reason behind all the commotion. Did Balenciaga engage in a deliberate and attention-grabbing PR maneuver to increase brand recognition, which ultimately resulted in a scandal? Does this company actively challenge conventional limits of acceptability and occasionally exceed them unintentionally? Or did we apprehend them in the midst of their actions? What is the rationale for selecting this imagery? What is the rationale behind promoting a combination of explicit sexual content, Satanism, and including children in advertising? Balenciaga started and what it'll do next. Cristobal Balenciaga was born on January 21, 1895, in Getaria, Spain. Displaying an early talent for fashion, he opened his first boutique, Eza, in San Sebastian in 1917. The Spanish Civil War prompted him to relocate to Paris, where he founded his fashion house on Avenue George V in 1937. His innovative and elegant first collection in Paris laid the foundation for his legendary career. Balenciaga introduced revolutionary designs that redefined women's fashion throughout the 1940s and 1950s. The balloon jacket, a jacket with voluminous sleeves and a cinched waist, emphasizing a dramatic silhouette. The sack dress, a shift away from the fitted styles of the time. This dress featured a straight, loose-fitting cut that redefined the female form. High-waisted and voluminous, the baby doll dress added a playful, youthful element to couture. Balenciaga was a mentor to many future fashion icons, such as Hubert de Givenchy, André Courrèges, Emmanuel Ungaro, and Oscar de la Renta. His teachings emphasized the importance of technique, craftsmanship, and innovation in fashion. Balenciaga retired in 1968, closing his fashion house and withdrawing from the public eye. He passed away on March 23, 1972, in Valencia, Spain. Appointed creative director in 1997, Gesquier revitalized the brand with his futuristic and edgy designs. He drew inspiration from Balenciaga's archives, reinterpreting classic silhouettes with a modern twist. In 2015, Demna Gvasalia took over as creative director, then started the Devil era in 2022, controversial campaigns. We will now delve into a detailed discussion, which is the primary focus of our video. The initial contact consisted of photographs of young children alongside teddy bears. However, these teddy bears sport explicit BDSM clothing. The depicted object is a stuffed bear wearing a black thong and a leather harness. Did you notice the other bear's blackened out eyes and studded leather jacket? In a disorganized child's bedroom, a bear wears fishnet stockings and has a padlock securely fastened around its neck. An image of the devil, as imagined by a youngster, appears menacingly in the background behind the young boy. This graphic features a caution tape bearing the word Balenciaga, which cleverly combines the brand's name with the name of a malevolent Canaanite deity from the Old Testament known for demanding the sacrifice of children. What is the reason for this toddler appearing drowsy while sitting on the couch? With multiple wine glasses clearly visible in the foreground, they are impossible to overlook. What is the reason for Balenciaga's desire to include a child in this picture? Unconventional and deviant, indeed. However, the situation deteriorates further. Have you observed the promotional offer for this purse on Balenciaga's website? Upon initial observation, it appears that this is a photo shoot with an office theme. Carefully examine the area beneath the purse. The paper is a document from a real Supreme Court case that discusses the legality of marketing child pornography. Research the information. The case is United States versus Williams. That is a somewhat peculiar Easter egg. It is highly unlikely that you will accidentally include these documents in the photo session. A fashion ensemble meticulously selects and arranges each component with outstanding attention to detail. Observe the other elements in these photographs, paying attention to each one's impeccable serration. Balenciaga was well aware of how others would interpret it. Once more, the query remains, why? What is the reason behind selling footwear, outerwear, handbags, and clothing that prominently display images or symbols related to young individuals, occult practices, and unconventional sexual behavior? The background portrays an apparently ordinary pile of books in relation to Easter eggs. However, upon closer inspection, the title that is most readily legible is As Sweet as It Gets by Michael Borman. Upon conducting a little investigation of his name, I found that he is a Belgian artist whose body of work, once again, features children in a troubling manner. One of his paintings portrays scenes of unclothed, emasculated young children drenched in blood. One of Borman's paintings depicts individuals wearing masks while consuming human limbs. Another aspect depicts deceased toddlers and adolescents encircled by dead animals. The advertising also showcases Matthew Barney's publication, The Cremaster Cycle. We use the term cremaster to describe the reflex action that causes the testicles to move up and down. Barney's cremaster work lacks a narrative structure. It encompasses notions such as sexuality, mortality, and reproduction. It presents them with the John Waters treatment through a high art lens, resulting in pictures that are often intriguing but also debased, self-indulgent, disgusting, and revolting. The while there is additional content available. I would like to highlight one final item of interest that pertains to the collaboration between Balenciaga and Adidas, which includes children. Can you identify this diploma? The label bears the name John Philip Fisher. By conducting a search on that particular name, you will come across a news item that accuses a Michigan resident of engaging in sexual abuse towards his granddaughter, starting from when she was 4 years old until she reached the age of 16. Where does this material come from? Let's introduce Demna Vasalia, who has been serving as the brand's creative director since 2015. Notably, Demna gained initial experience in 2014 by founding Vetements. The streetwear collection has gained immense popularity among celebrities, such as Rihanna, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. He displays the slogans, "Sexual Fantasies" and "Drink from Me and Live Forever" on his clothing, while his large bomber jacket features a pentagram symbol representing total darkness. He is the one who stood next to Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala, wearing a complete black mask. We will provide more details about Kim at a later time. Nevertheless, the design of those all-black masks bears a striking resemblance to the attire worn by individuals who engage in BDSM practices, specifically the role of a submissive partner. Balenciaga's collection clearly showcases these elements. The brand's Spring 2023 fashion presentation in New York City has numerous models wearing gimp masks and fetish bodysuits. Furthermore, it is imperative that we do not omit Lada Volkova. Volkova, a fashion consultant of Russian origin, provided styling services for Demna's Vetements collection and collaborated with him on Balenciaga until at least 2017. She maintains a tight association with Demna and has established connections with prominent figures in the fashion industry, including Vogue, Adidas, and Chanel. Vogue and W Magazine bestowed upon her the title of the most fashionable stylist in the industry, and she captured her image using a BDSM collar that she purchased from a sex shop. Wormholing, as depicted in Lada's social media posts, has a multitude of demonic symbols, distressing images of children, and scenes depicting murder. In 2024, Balenciaga will have an impressive lineup of celebrities who are deeply devoted to the brand. It appears that no one is ending their association with Balenciaga. This exceptional lineup includes Kim Kardashian, Michelle Yeoh, Isabel Huppert, professional crit Amnuidech Korn, Beyoncé, Kylie Jenner, Emily Ratajkowski, Gwyneth Paltrow. Prominent individuals consistently uphold and elevate Balenciaga's reputation and impact in the fashion world. No ambassadors have faced dismissal or publicly expressed disagreement. The New York Times reported that certain sources heavily influenced the previous controversy surrounding Balenciaga. Nevertheless, Balenciaga's ambassador strategy remains unchanged, indicating the brand's enduring allure and popularity among high-profile celebrities. If you like this video, then you can support me by like, share, and subscribe. It will motivate me.